Hey everybody, welcome to episode 11. And for the third, what is this? The third show in a row that I remember to unmute myself. I'm like, hello, can I please get a donation? Ask me for my Cash App. Y'all, episode 11, I am so excited. So much is going on. And we're gonna talk about it all on the show. But we're gonna get this thing rolling because we're on a time crunch today. So I'm gonna bring in Miss Jade. Free Jade. Come on in, Jade. Hey Bird, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good, Free Jade. What's going on? What you got going on now?
Not much. I'm trying to think. This week I started a new YouTube channel.
Oh, you did?
Yes, it's based on ASMR. If you guys don't know what that is, it's basically sensation that you get in your body from different sounds and visual effects. So yeah, it helps people relax and it helps people with their anxiety.
Well, that's the thing where people listen to go to sleep and different things.
Mhm.
What does
Yeah.
ASMR stand for?
Autonomy, sensory, meridian response.
Okay.
Yes, I can't say it too fast because it's a little tongue twister.
Okay. ASMR. Okay. Well, what's your YouTube channel since you cheating on me and got a new YouTube channel? What's your YouTube channel?
Well, it's all part of the plan because, views, I can bring views, but it's at Jade the Gym, but it's JADEDATHE. No, JADEDA Gym ASMR.
Okay. All right. Well, good. Yeah, I have to check it out. Yay. What kind of sounds you be doing? Like,
Mm-mm,
oh,
not like that.
I don't
But
know.
yes,
Okay. All right. So you got some trivia for us to start the show off?
I do. I have some trivia for us.
All right, we're going to start so everybody knows that we are keeping DMX in our prayers. And so, only fitting, we have some DMX trivia this week. In 1992, DMX released his first single called What? And for the bonus, under what record label did he release his single? This will be for a $25 gift card. And if you also get the bonus, it'll be an additional $10. So it'll be a $35 gift card if you get this correct. In 1992, DMX released his first single called and under what record label did he release this single? Now, put your comments in. Like we say every week, people are commenting from Facebook and YouTube. Whatever comment Jay gets first, you will win. So go ahead and comment away, and we'll take the question away now. All right, Jay, I see you a little bit later.
Okay.
All right. So, y'all, I'm excited to get this show going. I got two hilarious people on the show today. Two people I actually follow and look up to and want to be them when I grow up in a comedy world. This first guest, I met him at a comedy club out here at the HaHa Comedy Club in LA. He's been like a mentor to me. He's hilarious. He's funny. Keeps me grounded. He's the reason why I'm doing this podcast is that he told me I need to do something with myself. And he pushed me to get the equipment and do what I need to do. Hilarious, hilarious, hilarious. He's performed not even all over the country. He just got back from the Bahamas performing. So let's give it up for Brian Wildcat Smith.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Cat, aka Barnabas the Cat, ready to do that. Yes.
Okay. Barnabas. Now he's Barnabas the Cat. So what's the
Yes.
Barnabas? Go on, tell me.
Barnabas, I've been reading everything. And I've been reading about Barnabas, and his name is the son of encouragement. So he was encouraging Paul and different people to like not give up and keep motivated. So I'm like, during this COVID thing, I got to reinvent myself. So for a minute, I'm calling myself Barnabas the Cat.
I get it. And you've been on a spiritual journey, which is a great thing.
Yes, I have. It has changed me in ways I'm not okay with. But when you really growing up, at 42, I thought I was grown. No, I had to grow up some more. So definitely, man, wake up every day to the word, listen to it. I'm still the same dude. But man, God put me through some things and you know about them. So I'm just glad to be here. You did.
2019 and 2020 were trying for you. 2019 was the ankle, right?
I broke my leg on Christmas.
Yeah.
Healed up, learned how to walk in April, then caught COVID. When was that? January. Had to move out of my cousin's house and like stayed in a hotel for 3 weeks. It was crazy. Right before I went to the Bahamas, it was crazy. So I'm really happy to be here. Like literally.
Literally happy to be here, but what don't kill you? What?
Make you stronger.
So I have y'all have heard me mention a couple of different shows how I bombed real bad one night at the Comedy Union.
And Comedy Union. I remember that.
Wildcat is the comic I was with, and I said I knew I bombed because as I was walking backstage, this is what I saw from him.
Yeah, I'm your friend.
I didn't want to do. What did I? Oh, the whole ride home, I said I was never doing comedy no more.
I'm like, and you'll get it. You'll learn it. You will get it. Come on. We talked about bombing and when it really counts.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh man.
Exactly.
We'll talk about that again sometime.
Yeah, so this is my friend, but I'm gonna pop you out so I can bring in our next guest, and I bring you back. We're gonna have a good time. Good time. So silly. This next guest, y'all, she is hilarious. She has performed on the Apollo. She's got a new show coming in Vegas soon, so you're gonna have to follow her on social media. I've been following her career. Honestly, when I say I want to be her, she books so much. Like when the world was open, every time I turned around, it wasn't a flyer I didn't see posted that she wasn't on. So I'm gonna be her when I grow up in the comedy game. She recently won a contest to host the Michael Collier Morning Show. Hilarious, y'all. Hilarious. Let's give it up for Miss Arkansas. Hey, my comedy sister, how are you? Uh-oh, you muted. We'll unmute you. There you go. There you go.
Oh my God. Wow. Sitting here waiting to come on. I just got a message in my messenger on Facebook. Said, hi, hope all is well. I would love to give you a part in my new movie. Please give me a call for more details.
Won't he do it? Won't he do it? Won't he do
That's
it?
who doing it, sister.
Won't he do it?
That's who doing it.
Congratulations.
Wow.
And you are always quick to pay homage to God. And I appreciate that because a lot of people, you know, have their own journey, and that's great, but I'm on the same journey you on. So I have much respect and appreciate
this thing off.
No worries. So congratulations to you. Congratulations.
I know it, man. My mother used to always say, when God show up, he show out.
And won't he?
And that's what I've been experiencing lately, him showing out.
Yeah. And we're going to talk about it a little bit later on the show, but I tell people I don't like to say the pandemic was a good thing because people lost their lives, but I will say that it transformed a lot of us in a good way. And a lot of us were able to get some benefits out of being shut down and reinventing ourselves and doing different things. So I'm excited about that, but I'm just excited to like actually meet you and have you on the show. Cause I really do follow your career. Like amazing.
Wow,
hilarious. Yeah. And she be sharp on stage, y'all. Y'all got to see it. She have on her cat suit. See, I want to be that part of her too. Cause me and a cat suit right now, maybe not. Might have on like walrus suit, but I won't have on a cat suit. But she be sharp on her shows, y'all. Welcome. So glad to have you on the show. So we'll bring you back in and we're going to get to cutting up. Wildcat. Jay, pop in. Let us know if anybody wanted trivia.
No, nobody answered. So
you better check the message to come in on here.
Well,
I can't win.
You can't win, Miss Arkansas.
Oh man, I sure put the answer.
You got it right.
Y'all, you got it both of them right? The bonus?
Both of them right, yeah.
Well, listen.
I'm old school. I just look new.
But I like that old school. I look new. But listen, if don't nobody chime in, and guess what? She'll win. Again, we'll say in 1992 was DMX's debut single. What was the name of the single? And for the bonus, what record label was it on? Y'all still got time to answer, so don't let me down unless y'all don't want to win. If y'all don't want to win, that's fine. That's fine. Everybody got money. Everybody don't need a little extra change. I see. Y'all, but speaking of DMX, you know, we keeping him in prayer. Definitely keeping him lifted in prayer. I know they said today the family were gonna do some testing on his brain to see, you know, what was going on. But I think the one thing I want to talk about is the industry. And do you think the industry did enough to protect him? And do you think they do enough to protect us as entertainers in general?
Absolutely not. What they do is most of the people in the industry make money off of talent that they don't have.
Yeah.
So it's not like they can get on the album with him, but they don't care about your well-being. I'm talking about comedy, rap, whatever. They don't care. It's money, your dollar sign, and that's it. They probably capitalized on his weaknesses. That's normally what people in power do.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
You got any feedback, Miss Arkansas?
I just feel that at the end of the day, it's our job to take care of us. You know what I'm saying? And we can put it on the industry, but what about those that's so close to you, like family and friends? They had to see you being, because that's a sickness. And thank God I've been delivered from all of that. But, them that's close up under you, helping you spend your money, eating your food, what about them? Why they
Yep.
couldn't get you some kind of help? I don't care if they had to lie like they was taking you to Walmart and drop you off at a rehab. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. No.
So
What
we could
I've
point the
learned,
finger at all kind of people, but at
what,
the end of the day, he got to take care of himself.
yeah, and what I've learned is a lot of people, once they get to that point, come on, you can name a gang of people. R. Kelly, Kanye. The people that came up with them ain't around like that. I
Yeah.
know some people personally that I ain't talked to in I don't know how long because they don't want, the industry doesn't want people around you that's gonna check you when you're messing up. They want you to be yourself. They want you to be creative. So he probably didn't have the right type of people around him. All they caring about is how they gonna pay their bills. And when people start making
Right.
money off of you, it's a whole different demo.
And
But
unfortunately,
I'm sorry, go ahead.
no, I was just saying, unfortunately, drama sells, and so the more he gets into scandals, the more people gonna want to know who he is. So they
Yep.
ain't not gonna do but so much. But what were you gonna say, Miss Arkansas?
I was gonna say that just take it right back to the drawing board. I don't care how many people around me, I gotta make sure I'm okay.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I trust me. So I gotta just stay focused on what it is I'm trying to do. Because like I tell them all the time, I got so many knives in my back. I thank God I ain't paralyzed. So I just have to
Yeah.
stay focused, and stay prayed up.
That's a good one. That's you said that a good way, and I do think we're responsible, but I do think the industry does have a responsibility. I think that his managers and different people, like all that he's gone through, and he been clean that long. How does he get to the point that he is able to get that high to the point of having a heart attack? I mean, I just think, and a lot of it, like Flex said yesterday on the radio, all of these people with the, and he was talking about celebrities with the prayer vigils and all that. Where were you
You
when
Yeah.
right.
he was down and out? So I feel like industry people, we have to take care of us. You have to take care of yourself. But if I'm out with you and I see you fall down sloppy drunk, it's my responsibility to be like, hey sis, that's not a good look. Like,
You
come on
right.
Mhm.
home. I'm not gonna let you be. I know it's producers in the audience that could get you somewhere. I'm not gonna let you make a fool of yourself. I'm gonna get
Right.
you out of there. So when I say is the industry doing enough, that's what I mean. Like, are we kikiing and cuckooing it because it makes good talk on a show or something, or what are we doing? So I
Yeah.
just
Right. No, but like you say, industry, I didn't think of the manager and stuff like that, but
Mhm.
they should have got him some help, but at the same time, man, even if you get help, if you want to sneak out and do that, people be having runners and all kinds of stuff, and you be thinking they
Mhm.
bringing you something else, and they done brought something you don't supposed to have.
yeah,
So he had to been dibbing and dabbing. I just pray God give him another chance.
I do
Yeah.
I do too. I pray that he comes out of this so much stronger, like Demi
Be a
Lovato.
testimony, yes.
Be a testimony because he's anointed. He definitely is anointed.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And that's one of the reasons I feel he keeps getting hit with these different battles is because he got a calling on his life, and the enemy and the forces to be really trying to take him out. But we continue prayers for DMX, and we hope he pulls through. Jay,
Yeah.
Right.
did
Yeah.
anybody answer in the meantime?
Yes, we got an answer. We got a
Oh,
quick answer.
who answered?
Manda Douglas. She got Born Loser as the correct name, and Columbia Records was the record.
She Googled it.
Everybody Googled it.
You know
We
what?
still got that.
I know her, so let me think if she was even born in 92. Yep, she was born in 92, but she was a baby. She was young.
Okay, we'll give her that one since I was just blessed with a part in a movie.
Hello, amen.
Do it.
So, Amanda, inbox me on Instagram or Facebook, your email address, and I will send you your gift card by the end of the week. Congratulations. Yes. Wildcat, I cut you off though. What were you about to say?
No, it was just DMX. But I was just gonna say that in the entertainment, like when you show up, you headlining or whatever, you have a writer. In that writer, they got some things that you need. But when you show up, they know. You like cocaine, they probably got an 8-ball waiting for you. You like weed, they got a box of weed. What type of drink you want? So we're gonna definitely pray for that brother that he wants to change. But people gotta understand, when you get off a drug, I had a friend die because he tried to quit drinking on his own. People don't understand. Once your body get used to stuff, it takes a while. You got to really go through it. And by him getting off of it for so long and then doing it again, his body was probably like, oh no. And it was just too much.
Yeah.
But I'll say, I tried coke like 30 years ago. And my mother used to always say, be careful what you ask the Lord. And me being a firm believer, I felt what I asked him, he was going to do it or make me sick enough to wish I was dead. But I asked him, if I smoke again, kill me. And that thought alone kept me for many years until I felt that God had delivered me from that stuff. So it's been over 30 years since I've had it. And it's been like 16 years since I had marijuana. And then on the 1st of May, be 4 years I've had alcohol.
Oh, wow.
So
What?
I just felt God was cleaning me up before allowing me to blow up.
Hey, claim it. I know that's right.
Do it.
Right.
I love it. I
So
love
when
it.
they try to give me all that stuff, it's like I already had it,
Right. Exactly. And I do believe, like, his story on even how he got on crack is so sad. Like, somebody lacing the blunt. Like, it's just
at the age of 14.
The age of 14. I mean, come on. Like, somebody needs to be able to go back. Like, we go back and get other people long after things happen. Somebody need to go back and get the people to do stuff
and that person, whether they dead or alive, they dead, dig them up.
Dig them up and beat them. I know. But one thing I noticed on Twitter, it's the younger generation, Jade, y'all's generation. The younger generation has been saying some of the meanest comments. Like, one guy on Twitter was like, I mean, does he even have fans anymore? Who cares? And I'm just like, you wouldn't be where you are without people like DMX. So, I mean, and we see it with comics, and different that they quick to say who's not funny and can't step one toe on the stage. What do y'all think about the younger generation? Jade, I'll ask you first. What do you think about the younger generation not showing respect to some of the icons or the legends or the people who paved the way?
I feel like, one is the people younger than me, like probably like 18 to 20. I feel like they just don't know. They're not educated on the legends and the people and their impact and what they've done. So, and I feel like everybody just like to troll, especially around that age. Like, they probably just doing stuff to push people's buttons just because they're bored.
Maybe, but a moment with the millennial. Thank you. But I feel like it might be your age too, though. I see it sometimes. It's like, like these newer rappers. Who was it that said that? I can't remember what rapper it was like Jay-Z, how many albums he got or something. I'm like, are you kidding me? Like, that's so disrespectful. And we see it in comedy too. I don't know how many times I've had younger people come on my page and say, really, it's not even funny. Then why are you on my page? You don't even follow me. Because it's not their kind of humor. So it's just so disrespectful. So disrespectful. So
I have no filter.
No. But what do y'all think? Any thoughts from y'all?
I just think like a lot of them so on to this internet stuff, and a lot of them living for likes and comments, and if they could get 1 million likes, they feel like they rule the world. And then at the end of the day, some of them, I had my nephew out in California with me at the BET experience. And I saw Yolanda Adams, and I was so excited. I ran, and I was like, "Oh my God, can I get a picture with you?" And I'm like, you know. And then I told my nephew, I said, go get you a picture with Yolanda Adams. He said, man, I don't know that lady.
Oh wow.
And
Yeah.
I was like, get it anyway. So I had to make him get a picture with her, you know.
Right.
I was
Yeah.
like, you'll thank me later.
Right.
But I think they just living, like I say, the industry again got them so strung out on these likes and stuff, you know.
Yes. Yes. Insta
And a
fame.
lot of them don't know what they be saying until like Granny or somebody pass away. Then that's when it means something to them.
Exactly. Exactly.
In my opinion, I have a 23-year-old and a 24-year-old. The younger generation grew up so free. Like, we remember the Dewey Decimal System. Remember that? When you had to go to the library and look up stuff? They
Yeah.
got all the information in their hands. They're growing up in the age of media. Respect is not real. It's not. A lot of these artists have no idea about the history of their arts, the
Yeah.
art that they're making it. They have no idea. And we got to think about it. All of this is planned. There was a meeting in the 90s with a lot of the black record label owners, and they were talking about the privatization of prisons.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's what it's all about. If you look at TV, you look at radio, all the songs you playing on the radio, all of that. So it's not by coincidence that the younger generation are like whatever to whatever. They the ones walking around spreading COVID. They the ones, doing what they doing with their sexuality. I thought we was bad and nasty, but it's on purpose. You know what I'm saying? They doing this on purpose. The younger generation, they don't understand who is DMX. Really, who is he? They don't know.
Yeah. Yeah. I know. Or take time. But here's the flip side to what you're saying. Yeah, we had to go to the library. We had to research stuff. They got it at their hands. So before you disrespectful, why don't you say, hey, all of these people on here talking, paying homage to this man, let me look up and see who he is. So it could be two ways to what
So
you
you
say.
put your comment right.
Exactly. So just show some respect. That's all I'm saying.
Some people just evil.
Evil, yes. And quit judging. Like you so quick to say who ain't good, but can you do it? Can you get on stage and rap? Can you do that? Can you get on stage and do comedy? Everybody thinks what they can quick to judge and be commentators. So that's what. But listen, y'all. Hey, Ms. Karen Dickinson Livingston.
Hey, Karen.
Hey, thank you for tuning in. Thank you. But this week it's been so much going on in the media, y'all. Cher, they drag and Cher, honey, because Cher comes says on Twitter that she believes if she was there when George Floyd was being arrested, he would still be alive. So then, of course, social media came in to cut her head off. And she says she didn't mean it that way, but she still doubles down on saying, but I still believe if I was there, she's saying she was saying it coming from a celebrity standpoint, that if she was there as a celebrity, he wouldn't have died. But people are saying she was coming in more so with the white savior complex.
Mm-hmm.
Opinion.
Yeah. White people trip me out. Okay. I know a lot of white people. I have friends that are white, and most of them don't understand their privilege to even have that thought.
Yeah.
They don't get it. They don't understand. That's why. And I had a lot of friends be like, hey, be careful with them people. And it's not the white people are the devil, because I meet the devil in all kind of colors. It's that they can't relate to what you're going through.
Yeah.
So that's why a lot of people date those people on a serious tip, because they want to forget all of that. So it's like they really just don't get it.
Now, I would agree with that. I think Cher really believes what she was saying was innocent, that she was saying if she was a celebrity, but she doesn't realize it could be the same celebrity status person that was black, and they would have shot them or taken them out. And it's just you nailed it best. She's not aware of her privilege. And
a lot of white people want to help, but they don't want to get involved like that.
Yeah.
I got some white friends, and when a lot of that stuff was happening, we don't talk like that no more, because you don't understand. You have no idea whether you were definitely directly benefiting from white privilege or somebody you know.
Yeah.
Well, a lot of us don't have that. So it's sad, man, that celebrities speak out in ways that they, you shouldn't have an opinion on. Talk about the fact that it was wrong. Talk about this. Talk about that. But if I was there, come on, share. Like for
Yeah, if you
real, you
didn't
need
do
to share your
nothing.
thoughts with somebody else.
Share your thoughts.
Wow. Share your thoughts.
My face don't even move. Like, who you gonna help? You so stiff in the face that, oh, who you gonna help? Well, Miss
Yeah.
Arkansas, what's your thoughts?
Right. Well, I said it myself. If I had been there, I probably would have got shot. I
Yeah.
know me, and I know that growing up, I fought all the time. Sometimes I used to slap people just for thinking. You know what I'm saying? So it wouldn't have been a problem with me running over there charging him, at least to knock him off of that man's neck. I don't know what would have happened to me after that, but I wasn't there. So all I could do now is just pretty much keep the family in prayer, and pray for the best and pray that justice be done.
But
And
you saying that you would have physically done something. She was saying her presence there.
Oh, by her just standing there.
By her, if she was there, her presence, she would have been able to stop it. Like she would have just been
She
able to
just would have looked like another old white woman standing there. That man didn't care who was standing there when he was on that man's neck.
exactly.
and
So
we
they wouldn't have cared. Come on now. They would thought there was some drag queen or something.
and when you dig into the story, it's always deeper than we see on the media.
Yeah.
The officer that had his knee on George Floyd's neck knew the guy. They worked together as security guards at different places and stayed into it.
Yep.
They stayed into it.
I read that.
He got arrested for a bad check or something ridiculous, but the man had his knee on the man's neck and his hand in his pocket as a sense of satisfaction.
Like
that's
he
what
told
they're
him,
not
I'm
talking
gonna
about.
get you, Negro.
Yeah, he
You know?
knew him and they had beef. So that's what it was.
And this is now I can officially get you, like this. But I just
Right,
think
I'm in uniform. I've
exactly.
been waiting on this.
And Cher says, yes, exactly knew what he was doing. And Cher was saying, I love black people, but here's the funny part of the story, if you could say such a thing. She says in the TMZ article, I called my friend Karen. I swear I can't make this up. She said she called her white friend Karen, which I called my white friend Karen, and she said that I should be more sensitive and understand. But it was just the point that she called her Karen, and also a point that she called another white counterpart instead of reaching out to black counterparts saying,
Let's see what they thought.
what did I do wrong? You see, so I don't know,
Yeah,
but
because they want to help and don't know how.
and
So
don't know how.
ask a black person. All right?
Plus 9 out of 10, Karen told a girl, you ain't do nothing wrong.
Exactly.
Exactly.
That's probably what Karen really said.
Wow.
But yes, listen, because I have white friends too, and I have some white friends who have been some great allies, and they have actually called me and said, what can I do? Blah, blah, but you said it best. Reach out and ask one of us. If you feel like you got the savior complex, ask us if we think it might be a little sensitive. So, and we'll move on to that.
I don't just have white friends. I got white family members. My oldest sister, she been married to a white man since I can remember. Then one of my brothers married to a white lady. And hey, I feel as long as they love and respect me, I'ma love and respect them.
Right. Exactly. Because hate in any form is wrong. But it's up to us. And I mean, if the tables were turned, there's no such thing as black privilege, in my opinion. At all. But
one more thing before you go on. I got this one white comedian. I don't know if she's friend now no more because I had to snap. But anyway, she kept talking about her white privileges. And then she had cockroaches big as my thumb. I'm like, well, if you got white privilege, your other white friends need to know about these cockroaches and give you a exterminator or somebody. So she got mad with me.
Exactly. Just thinking that the color of her skin gives her the privilege. Yep. Hey,
right.
people, we're talking about this almost a year later from the movement last summer, and we still having to talk about this kind of thing. And with the Asian hate, we still having to talk about it. Come on, y'all. But
Holly, the reason we have to keep talking about it because the people keep pushing it under the rug instead of doing something for real. But I'm saying if we start doing something when it happened, it shouldn't really be that bad no more. But every time you push it on the rug, then you want to show out when it happened again. You know what I'm saying? It's like you forget it after so long. Like they give you the stimulus check to forget about this happen. You know what I'm saying? You got to keep fighting. Once you start fighting, you got to fight till the fight is over.
You absolutely right. I say that all the time. I say we're the most forgiving people, most mistreated and most forgiving, forgetful, because you're right. We'll raise sand while it's hot too, but then we'll forget, and shrug stuff off. But I agree with you. We should not be quiet from last year. We should still be raising hell.
Still be fighting, right?
Changes, man. But go ahead.
No, we talk about this forever. But I just want to say that all the marching and stuff we've been marching for years, ain't doing nothing. People don't know the facts. People don't know that you could buy stocks, like police stocks, for when they get sued, for when they kill people. That's an investment. That's they're monetizing that. When they kill somebody, it's so much going on with that you can buy a stock that gives them money when they get sued. You be like, because I'm in Chicago and I'm like, they gave somebody $5 million. How they got $5 million but can't fix the streets? Right. Dig into it. It's way deeper than we see every time.
Every time. But we're gonna lighten it up a little bit, y'all.
Yeah, let's do that.
So I was talking to somebody the other day, and we were just talking about things that happened when we were younger, and I was thinking about old sayings that we used to believe in. Like, I never forget, people used to always say, don't buy a man shoes. If you buy a man shoes, he'll walk out your life. Y'all ever heard that?
Yeah.
No.
I have told one of my boyfriends, asked me one time to get him some shoes, and I said, well, I can't buy you shoes because then you'll walk out my life. This fool said, well, buy me 2 pair and I'll walk back in.
There you go.
So that's one of the old wives' tales or old sayings that always stuck in my head. Don't buy a man shoes, or you're not supposed to buy him a watch because he can tell what time it is. What's some of the funny, like, old wives' tales or sayings that y'all have had coming along?
I remember my mother used to have me afraid to light a match because she used to always say, if you play with fire, you gonna pee in the bed. So I ain't want to be running around pissing.
I ain't never heard that before. I ain't never heard that one before. What was it about the match that was gonna equal to the pee?
I guess just the fire. I don't know what it was. Or she was just telling me that so I wouldn't burn the house down. I don't know. I just know I ain't want to be walking around smelling like pee, so I wouldn't light no match.
Oh, somebody said old men give you worms. Yes, yeah, I've heard that too. Old men.
Yeah, she probably dating an old man and got worms. She had to go to the veterinarian and get one of them shots.
She said, well, I'm divorced. Don't leave until after I bought those shoes.
I know that's right. Wildcat, you got any old sayings?
Oh, man. It's just crazy. I grew up around a lot of older people. So in elementary school, they used to call me grandpa. You hear all the time, like, oh, he came out here like a bat out of hell.
Yeah,
oh, man, what is that? Like, I'll be John Brown.
Oh my God, I heard that one all the time. I'll be John Brown.
Right, and the main one I hate is when people say, "Well, you know what they say? Who the hell is they?"
Exactly.
Okay, and they've been around so long, they should be dead. Okay,
right. Shut the hell up. They need to shut the hell up. If you heard I be John Brown, have you ever heard, oh, you drunken and Cooter Brown? You ever heard that?
Yes. I always wondered who was Cooter Brown.
It's Cooter Brown because he all over the place. Everybody
say don't go to sleep right after you eat.
Yeah,
that's
true. Cause you ain't gonna do nothing but get about 20 more pounds. Thank you, Karen. I love y'all, man.
Yes, thank y'all for tuning in and supporting Miss Arkansas, thereby supporting me. I appreciate it.
That's right.
But I just got the Cooter Brown. I know Cooter Brown. He put Cooter Brown.
Cooter Brown was the baddest man in the whole damn town. Better than old King Kong. There we go.
A hard, yes. Yep. You know, a hard head make a soft behind itself. I didn't hear behind. I heard a hard head make a soft ass.
Oh, baby, I found that one to be true.
Right, exactly. But it's all kind
of Miss Betty.
But I think y'all got some of the best fans. I'm gonna tell you that. I really think about that shoe thing. I wonder was it true? Because I'm gonna be honest. I bought him a pair of shoes. We broke up, so I just wonder.
You know what though, Holly, talking about shoes, they say that's how you tell the size of a man private part, but I found that not to be true too, because been with a man with a size 13 and his private part was a size 2.
Yes, yes, yes. Hey, Cynthia, I love my line sister too. Hey, Cynthia, but yes, you're right. That is surely a myth. Because let me tell you, when I used to live in Atlanta, it was this boy. I called him Black Magic because he was so just chocolatey, sexy, and fine. The size 14 shoe. He became less real quick. I was like, how did this even happen? Like something not true at all, Tavoy. But something ain't like. But I do find it skinny men that rumor is true when they say skinny men be packing.
Right. Or what about girl? Look like your mama spit you out.
Yeah.
Yeah, or you look just like your daddy. Like,
I'm glad she spit me out instead of swallow me.
Right. She said, I remember that story. Yes. So, yeah. So funny, y'all. Moving on. Please tell me what is this love-hate relationship that the industry got with Steve Harvey? This man can't get ahead for nothing. For nothing. He got dragged. But did y'all watch the versus battle with Earth, Wind, and Fire and Isley Brothers?
Oh, I heard that was really nice.
Yeah, but Steve Harvey was talking. So people was just letting him have it. But people really in the industry have a love-hate relationship with him. Have either one of y'all ever?
You know, they say he sold his soul, so maybe every time he tried to get out of the coat, they got a problem with it.
Who they say he sold his soul to?
To the Illuminati, Illuminafall, Illumina something. I don't know.
Illumina4. Hey, stick. Oh, that's hilarious. But I know every time I turn around, people like hating on him. Like, and I've seen
and I love him myself.
I've never met him. Have you ever met him?
I went to Family Feud and they had us in this room and they gave us a cue card to write on. And they picked like 3 people. And mine's happened to be one of the cards they picked. And I was able to talk with him. And he had me crying. And when I was telling him I was a comedian or whatever, and I just remember him telling me, don't give up.
Oh, well, that's sweet. Well, Miss Betty said he talked too damn much. And that's and I know a lot of people fell out with him when he had that picture with Trump and he was saying Trump went bad and then, but it's just funny how like the industry really has a love-hate relationship with him. So I don't know. I think Wildcat didn't want to talk about it.
One thing about it though, regardless of how they feel about him, they can't stop him now. He got his own clothing line. He got this, he got that, and I'm sure he very smart. So I'm sure he got some money. Like the old folks used to say, planted up under the tree.
Yeah.
So it ain't like they can stop him. And according to the good book, Isaiah 54:17 say, no weapon formed against you prosper, and every tongue that rise against you shall be condemned. So that's probably what he's staying on too. He probably don't even care.
Yes.
Hey, man, Steve Harvey's a funny dude. And what he's going through right now is what a lot of celebrities go through.
Mm-hmm.
When they realize they don't really own their image. They don't own themselves. He's making a lot of money, but a lot of people, man, they when you mess up, it's like they really own you because Steve Harvey got a serious history. People don't know what it takes people to make it to that point, but he's getting to a point to where he's realizing like, oh, okay, they can mess with me. Because once you get to the top, you feel like he's Steve Harvey. What can you do? He's hosting 3 shows at once. Yeah. I just let you know, man, it really made me think about my career and just to be happy with my ownership. Because once you start making that real money, things change.
Yeah.
I was on an interview the other night. The young man said, if you had $1 million, what would you do with it? Oh, baby. I said, buy a car. get a homeless people something, get a pastor something, give my grandchildren something. I was naming everything to do with that $1 million. Then he said how the agent gonna get a percentage and these people gonna get a percentage. And I said, oh, take the money back from the homeless people, take the money back from the church. I started taking the money back. I said, then he asked again last night on Clubhouse, and he was like, Miss Arkansas, what you gonna do with the money? I said, man, I ain't buying nothing.
Right, holding on to everything. But I'm gonna say something, I ain't giving nothing to the homeless because they got everything. You come here to LA, you're gonna change your mind too. They got futons, welcome mats, they got everything. Did y'all see they posted somewhere I read they building them little tiny houses in North Hollywood. They got land and they giving them all tiny houses. Hell, they got more than me. I ain't got to give them nothing. So yeah, no. Giving up
I was gonna do my part with the $1 million, but when he got to talking about all them people gonna take some of them $1 million, and I was like, no, get my money back from the pastor, the homeless, get that. I said I would give my children. I just took it back from everybody. I said I ain't gonna break my lease on my apartment now.
Right, exactly. But yeah, I think the culture too. We so quick to not cancel, but drag. Right, Claudia Jordan posted irresponsibly. So last night, he was too excited about hosting verses. But Claudia Jordan posted last night. Rest in peace, DMX. Number one,
from BET Soul.
Yes, yeah, the one
we was right. Wow, bogus, trying to lose your job.
But he not only was he not deceased, but number one is trying to be the first one
to break the news.
So they drug her for filth through I mean the comments on social media last night, because then she took it down, and then what she put up was I'm sorry, and people like, but that's such a dry I'm sorry. But how can we judge? We don't know what her heart was. So, because I had to catch myself, I was shaking my head like, you know what, you're a fool, Claudia. But then everybody makes mistakes. It's just because has celebrity that mistake became so big. Like some of the stuff that Steve Harvey, well, I don't know if we're gonna ever forgive him buddying up with Trump, but some of the stuff that he's done, like everybody's so quick. They were, if y'all get a chance, she was trending last night at number 10 on Twitter because they were dragging her so bad.
Well, that money comes with responsibility. Yeah. Nick Cannon wasn't doing nothing but speaking the truth. He wasn't doing nothing but speaking the truth.
Right.
He said what he said. The black people supported him. He started getting calls from the people that pay him. See, people don't understand. He created Wild 'N Out, but don't own it.
Yeah.
Okay. So he started getting death threats and all kind of stuff. Yeah. So then he apologized to the Jewish community, and then the black people started dissing him. So you got to understand that it once you start speaking your mind, once you make a little bit of money, your opinion, man, look at all the stuff they done to Spike Lee and Muhammad Ali. It's just ridiculous, man. But once you get that money, oh yeah, they own you. They watching you.
I know.
Well, my thing for as Claudia, if she famous, she had to hear that somewhere in the circle.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's why she said it. I don't think she just said it out the blue. Somebody had to say it, and she thought that was true.
Yeah.
But my thing is check everything out before you say that. That's like today when I got that call saying my good friend comedian E. Griff passed away. I thank God my phone ain't broke. I threw it, man, because we've been friends over 20 years and just talked to him like 3 weeks ago and was making plans and all kinds of stuff. And to hear he gone, but the person that called me is a good friend of ours. So I was able to share that because there was a fact, Then I called his brother. So it wasn't like I was just putting it out there. He gone.
Right. You didn't just put it on social media right away. And I think that's what, if Claudia had anything to take away from it, even if it had been true and DMX had passed away, why do you have to jump to try to be the first person to post it on social media? It's right. It goes back to what y'all was saying, likes, clout, status, all of that. It's just so much for fame. Like sometimes I ask myself, why am I doing this? Like, why do I want to be in this business? Because we get so much responsibility on our shoulders. You know, even us at this level, like when I'm making up stuff to talk about for the show, I have to stop and be like, oh, is this gonna be okay? It's like it's so much responsibility
Yeah,
for
and
us.
I know they
I
said, Miss Arkansas, you ought to do a twerk video on TikTok. You'll get millions of views. I said, and probably get arrested too when they see these damn stretch marks.
Yeah, I got so many stretch marks. My shit is like the United States, honey. I got rolls.
Come on now.
I got the Grand Canyon on one side. I got I got everything all over me.
I ain't twerking nothing. If I ain't do it when I was 20, show ain't finna twerk it at 52.
Right. Jake, you got any more trivia for us today? You got more trivia?
Yeah,
Need a trivia break.
I'm winning this one.
Okay, yeah. If don't you know what? Something tells me she know the answer to this one, Jade.
Yeah, I agree. Okay, so this one I picked because speaking on like stuff trending on Twitter, I always see spade controversy on Twitter. So I just decided to make a spades question. And yeah, that's what we're doing. That's what we're going to do for the second trivia today.
How many books are possible in a standard game of spades? 7, 10, 13, 11.
I already got the answer.
You do? Oh wow. Okay. Who got the answer?
Tavares Pierce
He said what? What was the answer?
is 13.
All right now.
Yep, I got it too. Look over there.
That's using both the jokers and keeping it 2, right?
I love playing spade.
That's all 52 cards. So yeah, okay. All right. Tavares ain't played no time with that one. All right, Tavares, I got your email address. So I send you your prize. What are y'all
That
watching?
ain't the same person, is it?
Tavares? No, the first person was Manda
I was gonna say you can't win twice. They ain't gonna let me win twice.
They gonna let you win once.
I know you can't win when you can't win.
You know what happened before we go on when I was hosting Michael's show? Dr. Sabrina that be on there, she gave out this book. It's like for your vision board.
Yeah.
Anyway, I was like, oh, I want to win. And she asked Michael, could I win? And Michael said no. And she said, you know what, Miss Arkansas, since you the co-host on here today, I am sending you one. So it should be in the mail any day what she was talking about sending me. I said, thank you. But I really wanted to win it, but she said she was giving me one, what she was giving away.
Well, you just blessed. I need to rub my screen a little bit so I can get some awareness going on, because you get all kind of blessings going on.
Right.
Y'all, what are y'all watching? Are y'all watching anything? Do y'all binge watch TV?
Nope.
I love Family Feud, the news, and Lifetime. They're my 3 favorites.
Now, do you watch Married at First Sight?
No.
That was funny. I saw a couple of episodes of that. That
Married
was funny because they be all excited. Then after that week, they be like, what the hell am I doing? Like, what the crazy.
So how y'all don't watch TV and because I just thought I was gonna tell you about the show. I just watched binge watch yesterday. Didn't even mean to. The Serpent that's on Netflix.
Okay.
It's about a serial killer, but it's so good. It's a true story. So I'm always asking guests what they watching so that I can be what you watching, Jade?
Well, it's not technically what I'm watching. It's for you because I heard that for was it Bridgerton?
Yes, he's not coming back.
Yeah, they're not bringing him back. So what are you gonna do now?
I don't know. Mr. Arkansas, did you watch Bridgerton?
No, child, but when you said the serpent, what about that young man did the flip in the devil lap and was put the thing on his head and sold his soul?
What's his name?
Talking about Lil Nas X.
Lil Nas X, yeah.
No, he ain't the one with the diamond. That's somebody else, right?
Oh, no.
I don't know nothing about no diamond. I just know he did a backward flip up on that man that's supposed to be the devil, and then
that sound like
he trying to let the world know he coming out. Hey, well, he coming out.
We talked about that last week on the show, and we actually had a good conversation about it because what he's doing, I don't like the video, but what I do know is what he's doing is because the church treated him so badly when he was coming up, and he did come out to his family and to the church. So he's expressing himself through that video, and so yeah, he's expressing himself. The video was a little deep for me. I don't agree with the video, but I do empathize with him because of how why he felt he had to do the video, what drove him to that point.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Well, I
So
have to go back to the good book. That's why he tell us to keep our eye on him and not on man. Cause
yep.
man will fail you.
Lord have
Yep.
mercy. Forrest talking about Lil Nas X is my husband. No, I thought Kevin was Lil Nas X.
Wow.
Yeah.
And
So
I want to say that most people who talk about coming out of the closet and telling people, we already know. Okay.
yeah.
Right.
I got people I know that, have sat me down. I want to tell you something. I'm telling you because I know you don't pass judgment in my head the whole time. I'm like, he gay, he gay, he gay. I'm a homosexual. I'm like, dude, was it a secret? Like somebody else just came out of the closet that wasn't never in the closet. Some celebrity, I forgot who it was. We like, come on.
Yeah. It's sad that
That's
people
another saying, Holly, about being in the closet. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? That's a sign. I mean, another saying. Because I
somebody,
go in my closet all the time, and sometimes I be in there a long ass time trying to find something to put on. So that don't mean I done came out gay.
right.
I think the closet has the word closet is a metaphor.
Of
Is
yeah,
that?
being closed. Yeah. No, it's not. It's a metaphor for having to put your things away. So
Or
Right.
that your booty is in a closet
Take my
and
you know what?
booty.
then
No,
But
no.
anyway, next.
okay. All right. I'm just saying.
So I'm going to my favorite segment of the show called I Need Answers.
All right.
And I do this segment every week and stuff pops up in the news. And so I need answers. And Jay, what I got first? This mess here, Khloe Kardashian. Y'all kept up with. I'm gonna need y'all to start reading, stand up on current events. Y'all heard about Khloe Kardashian?
Nope.
So the picture on the right, somebody in her camp posted it by accident. That is an untouched picture. On the left side with the pink swimsuit, that's an edited picture. So I don't think she looks bad in the unedited picture. However, the Kardashian team decided to get their lawyers and they made people take the picture down that reposted the picture. They locked their accounts until they took the picture down, and they're even starting to file lawsuits for people. Like they may take this video down, who knows? But what I mean, she don't look bad, and it's like this picture right here, this side. She don't look bad with the leopard print. It's
But
She look older.
but
but
she not
on
perfect like she is in the other one. But what are you saying to people? Like she has her image is so supposed to be body positive, but you telling people you ashamed of what you look like without being touched up?
Right.
yeah, and those celebrities have spray tan. They hold not just outside. Oh no, spray tan. My buddy Jimmy Coco spray tans a lot of the celebrities, and it's all made up. I don't understand why celebrities get all crazy when people see them in the real. That's who you are.
But for you to go as far as have your lawyer send people cease and desist letters and my thing is for Twitter to sit up there and lock people's accounts for posting that picture, that little scaly bug bag, but people
Right.
hate and death threats and everything else on Twitter. But I'm just everybody who knows me knows I can't stand the Kardashians. No way, make me sick, makes my ass itch, and all of the above. But yes, Cynthia, she looks real in the one on the right. But I mean, to go to the point of all of that, like I need answers. Why?
Well, it brings attention to the situation. It brings more drama. They got the money. They ain't tripping on that. Now we talking about it. That's why they do this, because we're talking about it. Had they just posted it, maybe we'll be talking about it anyway.
Yeah.
But that's what I hate so much about what we do. You have to be this image, and that's what I realized. That's why I'm going through what I'm going through, because I was doing Wildcat. I was doing the mess out of Wildcat, but I forgot about Brian. Like, who am I?
Yeah.
I'm not just a comedian. Like, I had to really
Right.
get to that. And celebrities, you lose who you are because of how you make your money.
Yeah.
Well, like I told him, I'm Miss Arkansas, but I'm Cynthia when I'm cashing that check.
I know. I know that's
Yep.
right. I know
Yep.
that's right. Why I'm gonna keep confusion down. I'm Holly all the time. Give me a check.
And then I don't know who I was earlier when I was live on Facebook crying with my hair standing up like Don King and no eyebrows. And I think I was me. I didn't care.
I've been there before where I said, ooh, but I just think it's a lot with her wanting to pull the picture down and having lawyers send letters and locking people's account out. I mean, girl, first of all, it probably was Chris said, get it together. Probably so with her plastic self. But the thing is, what do you really see? They have so many young people following them. What are you really saying? You hate yourself, is what you're saying.
Right.
But truth be told, you gonna look like a pair of shoes on the bottom anyway all the time. She look like boots. I don't know. I can't. Ain't none of them. All of them look like heels and toes. Can't stand none of them because they all fake and plastic. But I needed that release. I needed to get that out because I can't stand the Kardashians. But I just thought I thought that was interesting. Jay, what else we got before I get kicked off the air for talking about the Kardashian? Kris Jenner, come for me. Come find me here. Come find me.
Okay.
Burglar busted. And thanks to Cheeto dust on her teeth, the cops caught her. Now, first of all, how long does Cheeto dust stay on your teeth? That's what I want to know. But when I read the article, the funny part about it was she ate the Cheetos, stole the Cheetos from the house that she robbed.
And that's how they called her?
That's how they caught her, because when they arrested her, she still had Cheeto dust on her teeth. But how healthy are Cheetos that they leave dust on your teeth?
Man, and how you gonna prove I got these Cheetos from your house? Is it a special bag? Did you mark each Cheeto?
She had
with a black marker
bag of chips.
Exactly.
Idiots born every day. If I break in somebody's house, why am I eating food? Exactly. Why are you grabbing? That's like going in somebody's drawer, putting on their drawers. Nah, man, I'm straight on that.
When they break
I'm
in
here
there
to
and
steal.
eat food,
okay.
Sometimes when they break in there and eat food, that's all they went to get. And 9 out of 10, it was somebody that was homeless and didn't have nowhere else to turn.
But come on, you gonna eat Cheetos in somebody's house? If I break in your house, I'm at least making a sandwich. I'm heating up some leftovers. You gonna hear a ting or something?
The meal first. That was a snack.
Oh, it was a snack, right?
Exactly. Okay. But Cheetos, you know you're gonna leave a print. When you ain't breaking in somebody's house and you eat Cheetos, you leaving your fingerprint all over somewhere. I'm just saying. But yeah, those are the two things.
They could have let her brush their hair before they took that picture.
Right. Well, you know, these mug shots. So
that's her mug shot. Did you see her when she get out of jail at the club? She gonna look like one of the black Kardashians right there.
Exactly.
I don't know how they do it.
Exactly. She's gonna be all chiseled up and cleaned up. Well, that was my I Need Answers. But now we come into my second favorite segment of the show, and that is
Yay!
Drop Some Gems. And this is the segment I get to highlight you to. So each one of you all gets to have up to 3 minutes to talk about anything you want. And who wants to go first?
Ladies first.
I'll go first.
All right.
Well, after doing comedy over 30 years, I would just like to say to the up and coming comedians, when you do your comedy, please, when you're doing your writing, start off with a clean set. And the reason I say that is because when I first started, didn't no one tell me that, and I cussed so much and I missed out on so much money. So I say start off with a clean set because you can always dirty that up, but it's so hard cleaning up. So that would be my gem for today. And always respect the light. If somebody tell you you got 5 minutes, it's best to give them 3.5 than to go over that 5. Thank you.
Yeah, you know what? I agree with that because I started off being dirty and it was so hard for me to go clean. But when I did, I realized my joke, first of all, a real comedian, your joke, the curse words or the dirty words don't make your joke funny. It's your material funny. And once I realized that, then when I'm asked to do I'm just a cursor by nature. So, but when I'm asked to do a clean show, I now can do one without panic. So that's right. Always have a clean set, because as you progress, if you get invited to be on like the Tonight Show or something like that, you got to come with clean material. So I definitely agree with that. And I cannot stand running the light. So I'm with you on that one. So thank you for those hymns. Thank you. All right, so stay backstage. We'll be right back with you. All right, next up, we're going to have Wildcat or Barnabas the Cat to drop some gems.
What's going on, everybody? This is your boy Wildcat. Right on to the real and death to the fakers. I want to say something to the world. This is a time of regrowth. It's the time to rejuvenate yourself. Come out of this time better. The world's starting to open up. Come on out, y'all. To my comics, the biggest mistake I made doing comedy is I spent way too much time entertaining poor-minded people. Now, that's not saying poor people, poor-minded people. The jokes they want to hear, simple, sex jokes, this and that. Don't waste too much time entertaining poor-minded people. And read, people. This goes for everybody. As a black race, we are behind because we don't read. Read something every damn day. If you want to be a comedian, do the research on the comedians that you like. A lot of people just think I'm going to get on stage and be funny. No, become a student of the arts. Read something every day, people. It don't have to be the Bible. It could be whatever. Read something. I want to say something real quick. I was in the Bahamas. This has nothing to do with reading. I was in the Bahamas, and two of the worst Bahamian prostitutes I have ever seen walked up on me like, yeah, that was there by boo. I'm like, come on now, leave me alone. She gonna say, yeah, you come here, I see you by the beach. You want a fresh catch? I said, look like if I date you, I'm gonna catch everything on the island, damn it. Okay? Crazy. I love you out there in the Bahamas, y'all. Another thing I want to say real quick, I'm sick of people riding bikes in LA. I'm sick of people riding bikes like it's a car in LA. You drive through the halfway decent neighborhoods, and I'm like behind 7 cars. I finally get up and see this dude with the helmet and everything on. Like, dude, you have a bicycle. There should be on the sidewalk or something. I don't know who approved all these damn bike lanes, but I'm parking in them, okay? If you riding a bike in LA and you think it's a car, I'm going to prove it to you that it's not, okay? Those are my gems.
Well, all right. Thank you both for your gems. I appreciate the gems. I appreciate having both of you all on the show today. I truly, truly appreciate it. Miss Arkansas, it was so nice to finally well, I don't want to say in person because here we are, but conversation outside of the keyboard with you. I have enjoyed having both of you all on the show today. I know we pushed time because Wildcat has some or Barnabas. I got to get used to that one. Has some responsibilities. So we're gonna wrap the show up for today. I'm gonna have y'all hang out backstage real quick while I close out the show. All right, Jade, we did episode 11. Like I say every week, everybody, we do not have sponsors. These gifts and prizes that we give come out of our own pocket. So we are our own sponsors. I have merchandise that you can get on teespring.com every week. And Jade has wonderful ceramic clay jewelry. And you can find that on Clayful Gems Art on Facebook and IG. We appreciate any support and love. All right, Jay, we did it. Episode 11 down the drain. Yay! All right, everybody. Thank you again for tuning in to the show. Like we say every week, please like, subscribe, follow, share, tell somebody about it, leave comments. We appreciate you all so much. For those of you who won prizes today, don't forget to inbox me your email address so that I can send you your prizes by the end of the week. Thank you, everybody. Stay safe, stay blessed. Keep on living. All right, y'all. Bye. She's always got something to say. Watch out, this funny girl's coming your way. She's got jokes